everything new with every hero in Season 10. Starting off we have Mercy, who has no balance changes but gets this season's Mythic skin. So this skin comes with a choice of 2 different hairstyles. You've got a ponytail and then a slicked back design. You have the 3 colour palettes, which are red, blue and purple. So you've got a full mask, this visor that covers the eyes, and then lastly a lighter version that just covers one eye and has some face markings. Do note you have to pick one of these 3, like you can't have nothing on the face. Also, this is what they look like if we put them all next to each other. You can also pick between 2 different staff styles. Here they are in blue, and here they are in purple. As for the blaster, there is a separate one for each staff style, which aren't super different, but all of them look really clean in my opinion. In the Battle Pass, there is a highlight intro with special glitchy effects when the Mythic is equipped. If you don't have it, it's a lot plainer, but still a great intro. Also in the Battle Pass, Mercy gets a voice line.
Are you finished?
A player icon, a spray, and a weapon charm. She also gets this cute event spray. Moving on, we have Anna. She is getting this Arch Commandant Amari legendary skin, which will be part of the Ultimate Battle Pass bundle. Besides this, Anna also has a Battle Pass spray and an event voice line.
Your emotions make you vulnerable.
Moving on, we have Baptiste. He has a legendary skin called Scorpion in the Battle Pass. Here is also the weapon, along with this player icon. Moving on, Brigitte, and she actually has a Battle Pass skin for the first time. It's a simple epic named Talon, but still pretty nice. I like the colour scheme used, especially the red eyes and red streak in her hair. Besides that, we have some other stuff in the Battle Pass, including a Talon player icon, a Mitzi player icon, and this spray. There's also this voice line,
Dra åt skogen!
And a cute event spray. Moving on, Illari, who has 2 balance changes. Her primary fire recovery time has been made slightly longer, meaning there's more downtime between shots. However, her secondary fire healing has been increased from 105 to 115 per second. Moving on, Kiriko, who has a legendary shop skin called Hashimoto, which is a criminal group in the Overwatch universe. I actually really like how the skin looks, but I'm not sure it should be a legendary. Even though the colour scheme is great and the roses are nice and the hair is cool, the base model hasn't changed much. I assume the skin will be bundled with this spray of Akira from the animated short. Moving on, Lifeweaver. For balance changes, we have 2 buffs. His dash now heals him for 60 health up from 50, while Tree of Life now heals for 90 per pulse up from 75. He also has this great Battle Pass highlight intro. Moving on, Lucio. For balance changes, the damage of each projectile fired by his primary has been decreased from 20 to 18. His boop damage though has been increased from 35 to 40. Lucio also gets this victory pose in the Battle Pass. Moving on, Moira. For balance changes, her Bionic Grasp damage has been decreased from 65 to 60 per second. However, the self-healing during Coalescence has been increased from 50 to 55 per second. Moira also gets this victory pose in the Battle Pass and this voice line.
Harbor.
Moving on, Zenyatta, who is getting this legendary shop skin called Zen Destroyer, but with a 3 instead of the first E. Moving on, Doomfist. With his Rocket Punch, an Empowered Punch is no longer consumed when the wind-up is cancelled by using Seismic Slam or Power Block. He also has this absolutely fantastic Overwatch themed Battle Pass skin, a highlight intro, a looping walk emote, a player icon, and a spray. Doomfist also has a cute event spray as well. Moving on, Junker Queen, her axe impact damage has been increased from 90 to 105. She also has this highlight intro in the Battle Pass. Moving on, Mauga has a Battle Pass voice line.
Yeah, I got your back. If you got mine.
Moving on, Orisa. She has a legendary shop skin called Retro Future. I was always a big fan of Zen's Toybot skin, so I'm hyped to see this aesthetic revisited. She also has a walking shop emote and a voice line in the Battle Pass.
Go and sit down.
Plus there's the skin from the Mirror Watch event. Moving on, Reinhardt. Earthshatter now knocks players down for 3 seconds instead of 2.75. The range has also been increased to 25 meters. Reinhardt also has a legendary shop skin named Fallen Knight, which has a Talon theme. The hammer is pretty neat as well. He also has a spray in the Battle Pass. Moving on, Sigma, whose shield now moves at 20 meters per second. He also has a voice line in the Battle Pass.
Are fingers merely hand toes? Or are toes feet fingers?
Moving on, Winston, who has a Winston souvenir. Now this can be used by any hero, but I had to place it here and I love this. Moving on, Wrecking Ball. He can now hold jump while his grapple is attached to pull himself towards that anchor point. Grapple now has a 1 second cooldown if Wrecking Ball never reaches ramming speed before cancelling his ability. Wrecking Ball's shield can now be reactivated to redistribute up to 300 overhealth to nearby allies. Also, these minefield orbs now have 60 health up from 50. Moving on, Zarya, who has an epic shop skin named Talon. Nothing too fancy here, just a very simple evil skin. There's also a spray with this. Moving on, Cassidy, who has a legendary battle pass skin called Longhorn. I'm not sure what this is a reference to. Moving on, Echo, who has an epic shop skin named Retro Future. This will probably be bundled with the Orisa one. Moving on, Genji, who has an epic battle pass skin called Junkrat. The Omnic skull on the shoulder plate is a nice detail as well. There is also an emote, a player icon, and a voice line. Moving on, Hanzo, who has a legendary shop skin also named Hashimoto. Like with Kiriko, the skin is just a bit too simple for a legendary in my opinion, even though the mask is cool. Now there is also this emote. There's also this shop spray and a cute event spray. Moving on, Junkrat, who gets a battle pass victory pose and a voice line.
Who says I can't be a scientist? I can be whatever I want.
Moving on, Mei, who gets this cute battle pass emote. Moving on, Sojourn, who gets this epic shop skin named Night Ops. I mean, I like the hair and gas mask, but honestly this one's a miss for me, especially because it is a shop skin. This skin also comes with a spray. Moving on, Sombra. Her virus's damage over time has been reduced from 100 to 90. She also has this epic battle pass skin named Agent Colomar, which I think is very cute. I think this is probably the best epic skin this season. She also has a player icon and a voice line.
There are no secrets between us, right?
Sombra also gets a cute event spray. Moving on, Symmetra, who has this legendary battle pass skin called Junkrat. This is probably one of my favourite skins this season, like the ponytail hair is so good and so are the colours. One really fun detail is that this skin has very little symmetry. Symmetra also gets this spray and player icon. She also gets a cute event spray. Moving on, Tracer. So the cooldown of recall has been increased from 12 seconds to 13, while the size of Pulse Bomb has been slightly decreased. Tracer also gets a legendary shop skin named Talon, which comes with a Reaper-esque victory pose, and is pretty nice overall. This skin also comes with a spray. Moving on, Widowmaker, who gets this legendary battle pass skin called Agent Lacroix. This is a really pretty Widowmaker skin, the hair is so cute, the blues work really well, I just love it. You also have a victory pose, a player icon, and a spray. Widow also gets a cute event spray and event voice line.
Justice delivered.
And last of all, we have Venture, the new DPS hero. Venture's drill dash impact damage has been decreased from 60 to 40, while damage over time has been increased from 40 to 60. Their melee impact damage has been decreased from 40 to 30, while damage over time has been increased from 30 to 40. Also, the vertical knockback of Tectonic Shock has been reduced by 30%. They also have this charming pose called Rosetta, which is both an emote and a victory pose. As for default cosmetics, we have a couple of rare recolors, including a blue, green, yellow, and red. We also have the Pixel and Cute achievement sprays, which are both very good.